What's up, everybody? I know it's late. It's about 9:40 p.m. Eastern. Did some volunteer work, had some issue with the kids, just normal life stuff everybody goes through, right? But this is important to me, and so I'm going to make time. It doesn't matter how late it is. So hopefully y'all stick to it. Stick to your guns. Every day we get in here and learn, we make tomorrow better. So market up or down? It is up 3%. Huge day. This little wick was a little bit misleading, and I'll show you guys. We'll go down. We'll try the 15 here, if I can get the computer to work. All right. Here's the open right here. You can see this gap never closed, but if we go to the daily, it shows like it did, right? So just be aware, because as you look at the chart, you'll think, oh, well, the gap filled. So we're just going straight up. Looks like a pin bar. Boom, boom. Not necessarily. But like I said, none of that affects our decision making at all anyway. We just stick to the system, right? The market is up. We do nothing, right? So now let's see if we sold anything. We did. $10.62 is the price. I don't know if we can see the final. See the details. It's late and I'm tired, but we will go through that at a different time. It says we sold the stuff at $10.62, right? So we will just do it the old-fashioned way, just like Uncle Abraham did. I don't have my calculator or my phone with me. I'm just a mess today. Now what we're going to do is we're going to simplify this into one line item. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Oh, I typed it all in the wrong time. All right. There you go. So what we want to do is we're just going to tuck it in here. The earliest buy date is how we're going to track it, so 9/13. Our buy price is actually going to be all of these together. And you get your sum down here, 52.62. You can count this as 5 trades if you want, but for data purposes, I would rather have a clear view of how many positions I took. And to me, it's only one trade. Yeah, we bought it 5 times, but it was really the same chart pattern and the same setup, right? It really wasn't 5 different setups we took, right? So to me, that's the way I like to do it. 53.10. Well, we made a fortune on this sucker, didn't we? Ooh, 48 cents. Holy shoot. We had 5 of these. Oh, new month too. I know this probably seems like silly because the numbers are so small, but this is all just reinforcing the process, okay? So we're going to go ahead and hide all the September stuff. September's over. Now we just have October. And it's kind of cool that we actually start on Money Making Deal. The market has only been going for a few days this month because of the way the weekend fell. So it's all good. cash flowing 3 months in a row, right? And when you start thinking about that and get the momentum built up in your head, man, it really gets exciting. It does for me. So now we should, in a day or two, just delete all this garbage. All right, so now we have 3M position, which let's take a peek on how it is doing. The mark is still like 13 underwater. 1304, there it is. So it's still a ways to go. We're not going to have cash to do anything to average that down for a while. This one's very close. I sold AOS on my main account. If you want to see that, hit the blog up. Link is in the description. We're going to have $70 to play with now. So now that puts us in range for this, right? Let's take a look at it. So here's something that I want to touch base on. If you're a winner like I am, we've got the lion mentality. We just win, no matter what. I think that's a song. But discipline comes into the picture here. And FOMO does too, right? So you're thinking, well, we're going to go ahead and clean up this AOS too, and then we're going to have $130. Then we're going to buy 3M and get all in cash again. Sounds really good in theory, doesn't it? The problem is, look at the RSI moved. And that's why this game gets so much easier the more cash flow you get. Because look at all these days we could have bought. But we didn't buy any of them because we didn't have any money, right? But the cool thing was we were able to take on Smith & Wesson at a lower share price, and we got good reps in. So hopefully you can see that was just repetitions, right? I didn't buy this thing. I think I bought and sold it maybe once in the main account, but it wasn't even on the radar, right? I had bigger fish frying. But you make do with what you got. And it's still a fantastic business, and the opportunity was right. But when we get into investing, you'll see how the approach changes. And I hope it will make more sense when you get a total picture of how both accounts work together, because it takes both of them. But no, the market's down tomorrow. This will not be a buy because the RSI will be above 30, right? And if you're a little confused or you're not fully into gaps with that, just run the screener. If it doesn't show up, it's not a buy, right? It's very simple. The screener keeps your emotions in check. And even if you have discipline issues, if you have a trigger like the screener that says we do this, if it shows here, if the market's down and it shows up, we buy. And you can kind of get into the routine of it, and it becomes like an automatic trigger. But everything's going good. That one's close to selling, but we're at the green line. So what happens at the green line? Let's go back and look. Last time it was below, up to the green line, and it went down, right? This was bullish and popped right back up. So could be the similar deal because the whole market's bullish, but it came down. So it'll be down tomorrow probably, but we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter. It doesn't factor into our plan. I'm tired of that ramble. This is the only other one we got on the books. And you can see the RSI shot up on that too. So if we get a down day, what is the next course of action tomorrow? Say tomorrow is down. We've had a couple big up days. It's possible it could at least dip down at some point. If you don't know the answer, then watch the playlist again. You might have to watch these several times for some of this stuff to sink in. But if you commit to watching every day, you will learn over time, because I learned the same way from somebody else. He didn't trade like me. He had his own kind of thing going on, and I didn't really like to trade like he did, and my risk tolerance was different, and that's why, you know, all these people on YouTube say they're not financial advisors because you really got to know somebody pretty well to give somebody a decent recommendation. So that's not a recommendation, but if you watch something over and over again, there were certain things that he did really well that I picked up on. That's how I learned how to read a chart, by watching a guy explain what he saw in the chart every day. So, um, but what we're going to do is run the scanner, right? So we might end up with a new position. You think, well, why? We have enough to buy this one, but it's not right. It doesn't fit the plan. We want to buy it down here. We don't want to buy it up here. And you think, well, that would save time. Like we could lower our average and sell it faster and all that. No, we can put it to use somewhere better. And when you have limited funds, you got to be smarter anyways. But the whole key of the matter is when this thing shoots up, it's going to sell anyway. You watch. Stay tuned. It's been one hell of a day. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope this is helping some of you figure it out. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. But I think I figured out how we're going to do the investing account, and I do want to show it on this channel from zero, with only being funded by trading profits from this account that you guys have saw every transaction, just to show you that it's possible, right? If somebody had told me it was possible years ago, I was open. I got a stockbroker at a young age and scraped together every penny I could come across, but the technology is different now. The opportunities are much easier. So spread the word, help more people get involved. Pretty sure I'm just rambling. So this is it for tonight. For an update, you think this is going to be just a nothing video, but really there's a lot going on because our account is moving. Right, we have two positions that are moving, and we just need to be kind of aware of what's our game plan. But we really don't make any actions until the market closes down, right? And if you trade intraday, check out the blog, because if the market's down even for a split second, as long as I'm not swamped at work, I'm in, maybe multiple times. We freed up some capital, so it should get way more exciting, and I'll have more fun with it. I have a blast doing this stuff. So hope you all have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.